Thank you for staying tuned. It is still the conversation here on Lagos Television. And now, away from conversations around theatre, let's talk music. Music is a powerful force that shapes culture, influences society, and connects people across different backgrounds. Now, behind every hit song is a creative process that involves sound engineering, beat creation, artistic collaboration, and understanding what resonates with the audience. And that is why we are discussing music production and public acceptance. Joining us on the conversation this morning is PidotheWave. He is a music producer. You're welcome, PidotheWave.
Thank you.
Good morning. So before we came on air, I was asking, this is your name, PidotheWave. You're going to explain to us how you came about this name, and of course, tell us your real name.
So my real name is PidotheWave.
Okay.
Yeah. And how I came about the name PidotheWave, probably before I go into music, back in school, like into the old to-go thing and everything.
Oh,
yeah, that was far back. My username then was $Pido. So, because my name is Dolapo. So, at some point, my friend just started calling me Pido, and it just stuck. And when I eventually I got out of school, secondary school, was going to go into music, and I tried a couple of names, but it was not just working. Everybody knew me as that, so I just decided to just run with it. So, yeah. That I came out. I just decided to like keep the Pido.
Wave.
Yeah, I just add the wave.
I'm thinking of a name for you.
What name is that?
Dolly P.
No, that's generic.
Dolly P. That's more like a woman's own.
Exactly.
Okay. I've often asked myself, what's the difference between a music producer and a music maker?
Music producer and music maker. I probably need to get your question straight, because this is like the first time of me hearing about a music maker. I don't think there's like that position is being aligned to anybody, or probably you say a music performer.
A music maker.
A
They
music
tell you,
maker.
I'm not a singer. I'm not a producer. I'm a music maker. We make music. What does that even mean? For me, I thought it was a producer that makes music.
Mix or make?
Mix.
Yeah, I make music.
Okay, so are you a music maker?
Yeah. I'm also a music maker. If you're going to categorize it, I'm also a music maker. Yeah.
Okay. She's a lot into music,
yeah.
so
Okay.
she too knows
Live
the difference.
Are you a recording artist?
Well, I have recorded one song. Yeah.
She has recorded
So,
one song.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're still talking about music production and public acceptance now. Looking at how music production has evolved over the years, how long have you been doing this, first of all?
Like 8-9 years now.
So you can say you're a professional.
Yeah.
8-9 years,
Yeah.
professionally.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sorry, Joy. Before you move into the production, so if you call yourself if you say you're a music producer and also a music maker, I'm not really into music, so I just want to understand what you do as a producer.
Okay. Go as far as understanding the artist idea, because I think that's like the most important thing. Knowing the direction the song is supposed to go, put the sounds together, and interpret it the best way the artist wants to be heard. Because most times people get to mistake a beat maker to a music
Because that would have been my next question. How do you get that? Are you the ones that come up with sounds with the beats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we go as far like coming up. Some music producers don't actually like get involved hands-on with the computers and instruments. Yeah.
Okay.
But I actually do.
You
both.
do both.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like knowing what kind of instrument is going to work for a particular part of the song. Probably if you need like probably a saxophone, say for a particular section, or the chord progression, the kind of melody, exactly the kind of melodies that are going to like be composed to like put the whole beat together. Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, you're also a music arranger.
Yeah.
With all you have explained.
Being a music arranger is like part of the core attributes for being a music producer. So
oh,
yeah.
okay, all right.
Okay, so I can say that the music producer is like the surgeon.
Yeah.
Yes,
exactly.
it's a surgeon.
Yeah. Okay, so I was saying that you said you've been doing this for 9 years, and I'd like us to look at how music production has evolved over the years and how it has become a competitive line of business in today's entertainment industry.
Okay. How it has evolved here, because prior to when I started, the only idea I had about like how people make music, like produce music, is like going into the studio, having a couple of guys, like instrumentalists, and a guy that is behind the computer recording those sounds and everything. But going into the whole thing around the time I started, it was already like more of doing everything on like by yourself with digital VSTs, that's like plugins that can how would I put it?
Like you don't need to have a physical instrumentalist
Yeah,
on ground.
still you like it's being done now, but you can still like do all that without having to like go through all the stress of having like physical artists or instrumentalists come and play everything. You can actually like do everything right on your system. So I think that's like a very, very big change to where everything from where everything started. Yeah.
But again, if you look at the sound, I don't know, you are the music producer.
Yeah.
Doesn't it take away the originality when you have that person playing live and then you have something done from the computer?
I would say that because that's where technology comes in. Because the kind of plugins that we have now, you really can't tell sometimes the difference, because you can get a particular VST that you bought and the sound is like very, very close to like when someone is playing live.
The audience wants to see your face, so.
Oh.
So see that you move your glasses up. Or are they recommended glasses?
No, actually.
Okay, they are recommended.
Okay, because of the light.
Okay, the lights.
So yeah, you can actually like not really tell, but there's definitely going to be like how would I put it? There's always going to be like that slight difference when someone is playing live. But with the way technology is right now, trust me, you can get any type of sound you want off any VST.
So is that why we have a lot of music today? You know, some do not really have, some kind of tangible meaning, but the sound, resonates.
Top notch.
Yeah, the sound resonates with you. And this brings me to the question, how does music production now influence whether this music will be accepted, by the general public?
I think first, the most important thing is melody. Because like you said, we have a lot of music that don't have meaning to you, but that's just it, because most times, or the most important thing about music, the most important thing about music being accepted publicly is just based on the melody and how it connects to the listeners. Because trust me, you can go, you can be at an event and the artist is just like playing around with melodies, or maybe the saxophonist or the keyboardist is just playing around with melody and the drummer is just going on and on, and you just keep dancing. Then
without
the artist,
without any words,
then you just keep dancing. Then the artist comes in, then takes it up from there. And at that point, you're not really paying attention to what the person is saying. So there's like, I think there's just like music for every type of settings and mood. Because trust me, when you're in the club, you really don't really want to care about what the person is saying.
Exactly.
But when you're, maybe it's like when you're in church now, lyrics really matter. And these days,
it is the lyrics that move you in church.
Exactly. And these days, you can actually like go for a praise session, and the instrumentalists are the one like carrying the whole energy and getting people to move. But like you said, in that aspect, the lyrics really matters. So I think it just depends on how the music is being consumed and the space at which is being played.
Okay, sometimes a song is properly, beautifully produced, but doesn't gain traction. Why does that happen?
If I'm to answer that,
Or it's not the time for that person to blow.
if I'm to answer that based on the time we are in, I would say is marketing is probably like the major reason why it's not being, because there are a lot of great songs out there. A lot of, like, people drop songs every day. Not just anyhow song, good songs. Because now with the whole technology and everything, you can actually make, like I said, you can actually make song even in your bedroom, anywhere. So now I think for that part, marketing is like the major reason why the song is probably not being heard by the right audience or a lot of people. So yeah.
Okay, when arranging a song or when producing, you know, like you said, melody, and the song will come, the words will come after. What hits you first? Is it the creativity, or what you think people want to listen to out there?
So as a music producer, also an artist, but I don't sing. But I'm an artist too.
Well, how are you an artist? If you don't sing,
I perform music. I'm also a DJ, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So I perform music. Basically, I put out
DJs will
songs.
say they curate music.
Yeah. I also like put songs together.
Okay.
When I'm recording an artist, I'm always involved in the songwriting aspect and everything. So what is you first? So people make music for different reasons.
Okay.
Now you can actually get an inspiration now, like, okay, it just comes to you and that particular melody keeps ringing in your head, and you just have to put it down and you walk through it till it's done. Or you intentionally make a particular song based on what you feel people are going to actually like, because at different times there are different kind of sounds are probably trending. So you probably might just get to the studio and like, okay, I want to make, you're so particular about, okay, making this kind of, or let me say I'm a piano, or you just want to make R&B, that kind of thing. So I don't think there's like a particular process, or what's the word?
No, it's just for, you know, for someone like you, which hits you first? Is it your artistic creativity, or what you think people want to hear?
I think for me, it's made of both. Because trust me,
don't you want to show off, you know, what you have, what you can put together?
I'm into music.
Yeah.
To make I make
to make money
off it. Like that is my career. So I mostly have to like put into consideration put the audience into consideration, because if the majority of the people are not going to like buy into your stuff, then you probably have to be making some money from somewhere else.
And also the artists, the song, record them, the owner of the songs now, they're the artists, right? Yeah. How do you also balance, because sometimes the artist can tell you, no, this is how I want the thing to go, or this is how I want it to sound. And you, from the professional aspect, you're like, no, I think this is the right way it should go. So how do you balance that?
In that case, I let the artist like do his thing, because I can push and say, okay, this is how I feel it should go, and this is what I suggest. But you can't also take away the fact that the artist is the owner of the art. Like the final thing is the one that's going to push it out based on who he is. And for every artist, there's always this perception they're trying to like pass across to people and their fan base. So now you can't tell someone like Portable to make the kind of song Chris Brown will make. No matter how much it's going to be accepted in the US, he will never listen to you.
That combination.
Look at the contrast, Portable, Chris Brown.
I just have to like make you understand, because in the US, everybody listens to R&B.
R&B, yeah. Even old and young.
Exactly. Yes. You want to break Portable out in the US. You can never tell him to make R&B.
You'll be shocked too. Maybe the environment.
It can't
maybe
make
the environment will make it.
It can't make it like the way. It can't make it like the way someone like a Chris Brown or Brent Fires would do. And he probably might not even listen to that idea. You might feel like it doesn't work. And for his core fan base, they might probably not buy into it. Yeah. So he's probably going to like want to consider that, because imagine him going for a street jam and he's performing that kind of song. Yeah. That can't work. He probably might not get any show for the next 1 year.
Okay, for someone like me that I do not listen, I don't go out of my way to listen to music. Even if I'm driving, I don't know, my radio is always off. I don't listen to music. But I know the songs. These songs I will when I hear them, I start to sing along. Social media, of course.
That's where marketing comes in play.
So are you going to tell me now that, trends now dictate, the kind of music one should produce or one will produce?
Yes. Yeah, I think so, because even if you're trying to like try to stay original as much as possible, you still want to like infuse the trend at some point. That's if you're like into the music business.
Especially any song on TikTok.
Exactly. So that everybody's going. Even if you blew up 10 years ago, as far as you're trying to blow up now, you just have to like find your way to work around it. Even if you are not really 100% good at it, you just have to find your way, because you see songs of like 20 years ago, 10 years ago popping off TikTok. That's just the power of the social media and trend.
Social media and trends.
So like, if you want to like stay in touch and also move, I feel like it's very important for every person that is into the music business to always move with trend and move based on how things are being done, because if you don't do that, you'll be left behind, and it's be very kind of hard to like get back on that piece.
Okay. What are some of the challenges that a music producer encounters?
I think majorly, though it's changing, I think is being credited properly. Like from the aspect of even getting paid. So people don't feel like you should get paid until the song is something, which doesn't make sense to me anyway, because we spend a lot of time trying to like figure things out and perfect our crafts. And most producers I know, like if you are into it 100, you probably might not have enough time to like do something on the side. So I feel I see it like a full-time job. Yeah. So like being paid is one thing. Also like being paid over time if the song becomes probably like very big. Probably you're getting royalties of what you've made, because there's the publishing side and there's the like master side, and a lot of people tend to like downplay the producer's efforts when it comes to like getting them paid properly, because it's just something that was not really done at the early stage of Afrobeat. So I think it's actually really, really changing, because I know a lot of producers right now that like are made of the music they make. So it's one of the challenges, but definitely it changes.
There have been issues both the secular and the gospel side. There have been issues between artists and their producers dragging themselves, you know, when it comes to the issue of money and all that. And so for someone who wants to go into the art of music production now, what, aside the business part, what are some of the things that, or some of the tips that you want to share with a young music producer?
I think the first one I'll say is, don't feel like, or don't let them feel like they are doing you a favor because you are working with them. It's like, I'm talking like artist-producer relationship or artist producer label relationship. Don't ever make anybody feel like they are doing you a favor, because trust me, you're as important as the artist. Just because you are not the face behind the product, like, oh, you're not the one like they are pushing, everybody sees, doesn't make you less than the artist. Trust me, because to me, I think it's a 50-50 thing. Because if the artist and the song is that good, then I feel like the artist can just like go on his phone or go to the studio with no instrumentation, with no beats, nothing. Just sing the song the way it is and release it. Let everybody do what they can with it. So I feel like not making yourself feel like you are less. I think that's like the most important thing. And also perfect your crafts, because when you are very, very good and people want to like play a smart one on you, there'll always be that moment of them not like, or them coming back, and when you're undeniable, trust me, it's going to be hard for them to like rule you out.
Okay, so still riding on this, how important is mentorship? Because now that AI and technology has made things more easier, you know, anybody can now become a music producer once you have your laptop and the plugins. So that's what you call it. So how important is mentorship? Because it's when you go through mentorship, that's when you learn all these things that you have just said.
Yeah, to me, regardless of the technology where the technology has taken us to right now, I would say mentorship is very, very important. And I'm talking based on experience because when I started, I could have probably I knew some of my guys that probably learned off just the internet, like YouTube videos and some other materials. But based on how I learned, I actually learned. I had someone put me through, and I learned a lot of things that I'm very sure some other guys probably won't get to experience, even if they make music, because music production also goes beyond just making the music and putting sounds together. There's this artist relationship, and also understanding the business part, and just knowing how to interact with artists and finding your way around. I think it's just more of people relationship, because if you, for instance, now you learned how to make music off YouTube and everything, then you got to a point, you started working with artists, then they started moving for you, they started doing some things, or probably when you're recording, you are not just getting what you want. You probably get pissed and you probably ruin that relationship, and you guys might not work it anymore. But based on what I learned through other people, or through the person I learned from, which is Case Keys, by the way, you just find your way to manage your emotions, and also learn how to deal with people in different scenarios, because that is something you can't learn without having to experience it.
Okay. I want to take us back a bit, talking about the challenges, producers face in, just as a producer in arranging music. These days we've seen quite a number of producers who are now also musical artists. We have, for example, we have Fields, we have Don Jazzy, we have Young John. Yeah, I like him a lot. Yeah. Okay, we have this guy also, Saz. Okay, sorry, you know Saz. And we have, this guy I used to like so much. Allow me to enjoy myself. Techno. Okay, we've had. They are all producers, and they also sing. Is it because of lack of giving enough credit, or being recognized that some producers say, okay, I'm the one doing all the work, it's time to see me?
Yeah, I think I think it varies across different people, but I think in my own opinion, I think the major wake-up call is probably not getting enough for everything you create.
Yeah.
Probably you lock in with an artist and you guys have 5 hit songs out already consistently back to back. You probably you made the beats. You probably the one that even came up with the hook or chorus idea. Tweaked some lyrics, and just you were involved in putting that song together, and it's out. Only the artist is getting merit for everything. Probably the way the song sounds goes for shows, and you're not even getting royalty checks off the songs.
Wow.
I'm okay, I can sing, I can produce. Why not just put out my own stuff? Cause I think that's the best way to
put yourself out there.
Put yourself out there. Okay, I can also do this thing. I think that's probably why a lot of people actually, a lot of producers are switching, because that way they own full rights and they can actually earn more from making their own music.
Or do you hope to switch one day?
No.
Can you sing?
I put out music, but the kind of person I am, I don't think I want to be seen in that light of the artist. But I definitely put out good music. I don't just sing them, but trust me.
How important is it for producers to have their own signature sound? There's one I know, Young Money, the Young Money, the Wicked Producer, or something like that. I used to
I
hear
said
that
you
one.
don't know
I hear
that
that one.
Young John.
Is it
It's
Young
not
Money? I mean, Young
Money,
John.
it's Young John, the
The
wicked producer.
Sha, no wicked producer, you know. And you sometimes even for some gospel music, so you hear the producer's name in the sound.
I think it's very important because and I think that actually started because way back people don't usually like pay attention to producers, so that was the only way they could like blow their trumpet. So when you hear a particular tag consistently and you're like, who is this
person?
You definitely go looking for the person. So I think it's just a way of promotion and putting yourself out there and making it obvious that okay, if you are hearing good music back to back from this person, it says a lot. A lot of parents probably want to work with you, and that way you can actually like work around what you charge and also become more valuable. Let me just put that way, because if you have a lot of good sounds or good songs attached to your name, it says a lot about the producer. So I think it's very important.
Okay, after arranging a particular product, because it's a finished product.
Yeah.
Okay. after you're done with the production of music and you know it is out there and you listen it, maybe in your quiet time you're now playing it. What instincts do you have, or what tells you that this
done
music,
a good job?
Oh, I've done a good job. This music, hey, the acceptance there. You people just wait. This is going to be a hit. This music is going to blow.
I think for me, it's when probably I'm done with a particular song. What I do is I queue up other big songs or songs I like. Let me just put it that way, because not every song I like is a big song. So I just
Exactly. Not every song you like is a big song. Yes.
So I like queue them up and I just randomly like insert one of the songs I just made, and when it comes in and everything is flowing with this kind of energy that I'm expecting the particular song I work on to have, and I'm like getting that energy, I just know that I'm done, and I know that. And again, when the emotion is just right, like you always know. Let me just I don't know how to explain it with words, trust me, because when you listen to songs and you know what you like in the song, and you're working on another artist's song, or let me say you're working on your own song, you just know what and what to put together, and I know that once everything is aligned and everything, you just know that okay, this whole thing is done, and that way you just know, you can't even doubt it. You just know that okay. So,
Okay, go on.
Okay, so you're saying now that a song did not blow
Does not mean
does not mean it's
good
not a
song.
good
No,
song.
no, not a good
And
song.
so
At all.
whether the song doesn't blow, you're satisfied with the job that you've done.
Yes. Every
Okay,
time. That's actually my
we
goal
have
for
some
every
new
song.
guys. I call them new because it was through social media I found out about them.
Okay.
We have Ribena, we have
Ribena.
Yeah.
we have Ribena, we have Shode, we have I love both of them, you know, and their songs really resonate with me. Is Nigerian okay, do you think the Nigerian audience now are becoming more selective about the quality of music, you know, they want or they listen to?
What do you mean, like, what do you mean when you say selective? Like, are you talking about like quality or?
Yes, because I think about someone like those two I mentioned, their sound
Similar, or what?
or maybe I'm the one grouping them together. Okay, let's look
I
at
think it's
someone
called-
like Sheyi Vibes and of course Olamide.
Ashake.
Ashake.
Yeah.
Definitely not Olamide. That's the king of them all. Badu. Okay, so someone like Sheyi Vibes and Ashake, you know, there are some people who see them as, you know, alike.
That they sound similar.
Yes.
I think that's because like there's a particular method or way they do some stuff when like putting their songs together,
Okay.
which in Ashake and Sheyi Vibes
Sheyi
case,
Vibes,
I think
yeah.
it's the crowd vocal thing, the parts where everybody sings along and everything. So I think yeah, for that particular example, yeah, I think that's just
For someone like Falz, what category do you put him?
Falz is an amazing artist. He raps, he sings. His songwriting is not. he's actually a brilliant artist. Let me just
he
put it that way.
He is a
Someone like
brilliant artist.
Fowles, I don't know, is brilliant.
Do we have female music producers in
Yeah,
Nigeria?
yes, a lot.
Okay.
But I think now they're actually like paying or taking them seriously, because there's this community, we are producers, like we HAR, then producers, like I know a couple of producers that are on the platform. So I think they are up to something, and there are a couple of big female producers already. Like I know of Duni, I know of Sazi, Afoshi, and those are like so. Bloody Civilian is also a producer. She's also an artist too. There are a lot of good female producers, and they are actually doing very good.
Okay, can you answer this next question in 1 minute, because we have to go?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you ensure your sound remains unique? Because we have so many producers. So what do you do to make your own work unique?
I think just find what works for you, and know the sounds that matters to you. Because I think in shaping your sound, you just have to like be consistent with. I don't even think, for me, I don't really pay attention. It just happens because as a music person, there are definitely some kind of songs you like.
Okay.
So subconsciously, when you're making your own music, those things always find a way to always be involved with anything you're working. So I think the more you make music and put songs together, you definitely like make a statement of your sound.
Okay.
Interesting.
Thank you very much. PidotheWave is a music producer. Music production and public acceptance is what we've been talking about. And I'm not going to call you Pido. Muritala Dolapo has said that, know the sounds that matter to you. The more you put together,
music. The more you make songs, the more you make songs,
the more everything aligns. Thank you very much for joining us on the show. We'll go on a short break. When we come back, the conversation continues.